Previously on Ready to Die.
All right, everybody. Hey, this is JC, and I'm here with
Amari Evans. What it do, baby?
And this is the Male's Perspective.
Male's Perspective.
Oh, yeah. And today we're going to be talking about Black and Brown impact on the culture of music and fashion.
Yeah. Let's get to it.
Let's get in it.
Man. So, topic one, right? When did your relationship with music begin, JC?
For me,
Yeah.
when I was like, well, obviously you listen to whatever your parents listen to and whatnot. So I got a lot of Ricardo Arjona. I gotta get out the little accent. Ricardo Arjona.
Yeah.
Or whatever, however you say his name. I forget his name. Doesn't matter. Got a lot of him. Got a lot of Daddy Yankee.
Yeah.
Got a lot of Lil Wayne. Got a lot of Pac. All those kinds of things, you know?
Yeah.
Lovely things. I would say I really started making my own opinion on music at like 5, 6.
Word.
And you know, like looking at this little article right here, you know, loopearplugs.com. What does your music taste say about you? So you can judge me real quick.
Okay, for sure.
So for my music taste, I like a little bit of reggaeton, a little bit of hip hop,
Ooh.
a little bit of R&B, a little bit of pop, you know.
Okay.
Gotta pop my stuff.
Yes.
You know. What do you think though? Like how would you judge me off of that?
You're very...
Oh, one more. I forgot a big one. I deeply apologize. Afro beats. Oh my God. How did I forget Afro beats?
So you're very, with basically your choices that you were saying, you're very diverse.
Diversity. I'm a big on diversity. You know
Very
what I'm saying?
diverse and very
Versatility.
for the culture. That's something that I pick up from that.
Let's hear some of yours though.
But mine, I don't know, man. I grew up listening to a lot of 70s. A lot of like, I want to say like early 2000s R&B. So I would listen to like, you know, my mom. I was in the house with my mom majority of the time.
Of course.
You know, she would. I mean, of course, my dad was there too. But you know, he going with the vibe.
Yeah.
I listen, you know, artists like Keisha Cole. You know what I'm saying? Monica. I was real attached to like stuff like that.
Any Brandy?
Brandy, of course.
Of
You know,
course.
can't forget about Brandy. Beyonce, you already
Of
know.
course, my love.
Shout out to Queen.
Love Beyonce.
But yeah, I was really more so just attached to like love songs. That's kind of something that my mom introduced us to at an early age, and just so far I just been, you know, going with the flow as far as
Little bit of
R&B.
Neo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got some Neo in there.
Mm.
But like, when would you say you actually formed your like opinion on music?
I can say I started forming like my opinion on music when it came to listening to, you know, artists, rappers like Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying?
Big one.
So, actually, as a matter of fact, speaking of Jay-Z, I'm looking at an article, or I was, you know, just looking at an article from CapitalExtra.com. Just talking, you know, just looking up like, you know, statistics and facts about like Jay-Z and stuff. And he's been in the game for a very long time.
Yeah.
You know,
very long.
He's taken the game over, you know, from the 90s all the way to now. So,
Yeah.
you know, I just really feel like, you know, listening to him, without listening to him, I wouldn't know what real rap is.
That's true.
So,
And you know, without Jay-Z, you wouldn't get the people like who I personally have as the GOAT. Aubrey Graham, Mr. Drake. You know, as you can tell, you could probably tell in the way I talk a little bit. I'm a little influenced by Drake.
yeah.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. If you see any of my profiles, he's like all over it.
All right, so that brings me to the next topic. Who you think is better between your boy
It's not even a question.
Hova
It's not even a question. It's not even a question.
and Drake?
I think Drake is the best, but you obviously you have your own opinion.
Of course.
But like, you know, if we're gonna get factual, like I got this article up right here from the medium.com.
Okay.
As you know, it's how Drake has impacted the music and the pop culture scene. Like we could just list some of the things he's done. You know, early in his days, he really was like one of the first rappers after Kanye to just get in his feelings, talk about it, backpack rapper type stuff. You know, he was just really doing his stuff.
Right. Okay.
You know,
Okay.
we have his children out there like Party Next Door, The Weeknd, all kinds of people like that. So, what would you say about this debate?
Okay. Well, since we're pulling up stats, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. According to Billboard.com, I'm looking, at some of the stats. Reasonable Doubt was released under his self-owned record label, Rockefeller Records. Jay-Z. Okay, that's the first thing.
Yeah.
I want to point out. But also too, since we were talking about, being the fathers of other artists and stuff like that, I'm just gonna let you know this. Jay-Z helped jumpstart the wildly successful careers of artists, including Kanye West, Rihanna, the MC collaborator, who songs with Mariah Carey, Alicia Keys.
Keep going.
You feel what I'm saying? And of course his wife, Beyonce.
The great.
And all of them top Billboard Hot 100. And on top of that too, let's get into more about what he accomplished. He got 20 Grammys. Is it 21 now?
I think he's like 24, 25.
24, 25. So Billboard.com ain't even accurate right now.
Exactly.
So,
he just won, like, what, yesterday?
Yeah. But, hey.
It is what it is, right?
It is what it is. But, let's get into the next topic, man.
I mean, like, we talking numbers. We talking numbers. I feel like there's kind of a certain somebody that was mentioned before this. Like his numbers is kind of undefeatable.
So we talking about Billboard. We going back to the Billboard.
I mean, if we talking numbers, that little guy Jimmy Brooks from Degrassi, The Next Generation, Wheelchair Jimmy.
Okay.
I don't know what happened, but he like blew up real big in like 2007. I remember this one specifically. Replacement Girl, him and Trey Songz. That song is the one that really put me on Drake.
Yeah.
That one didn't really blow up too much around everywhere, but that song right there, because I lived up north, really close to Canada,
Really
basically
close.
the 6.
Yeah.
That was playing a lot. And he really wasn't eligible for Billboard because it wasn't actually released under anything. That was like just like a little SoundCloud type thing, mixtape type stuff. He dropped that So Far Gone.
So Far Gone.
Greatest mixtape of all time.
Okay.
Like 2009. Then he hopped on the Young Money imprint with Wayne, Nicki.
That was fire.
We don't got to mention everyone else.
Yeah, we ain't got to do that.
Then he hopped on. He did Thank Me Later, Take Care. Nothing Was the Same.
Yeah.
Views.
Yeah.
Scorpion.
Yeah.
We could keep going.
I mean,
For All the Dogs. Like.
Yeah, I got to give credit when credit's due, but
he don't got as many Grammy wins, though. He don't got as many Grammy wins. The Grammys not rocking with him.
Yeah.
But hey. Forget the Grammys. Let's talk about Billboard. Let's list how many Hot 100 songs Drake has had.
Okay.
328 at the moment.
That is
a lot.
That's wild.
That's not even 100. That's more than 100. He's had so many songs that he could make his own Hot 100 of songs that have appeared on the Hot 100.
Facts.
You know how many top 10 hits he's had?
How many?
It's a big number.
Yeah.
76. 76. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's
and how
crazy.
many number one hits has Mr. Graham cooked up?
Yeah, he's a Billboard bully.
Too damn many. 13. He's tied with Michael. Actually, my bad. He's not tied with Michael Jackson no more. He beat Michael Jackson. The only person he's behind, or not person, he's not behind people no more. He's number one as a solo artist.
And when not too much.
He's only behind the Beatles.
Only behind the Beatles.
That's huge.
That's amazing.
Shout out to Drake.
Shout out to Drake.
I don't really think it's a debate, but it's okay. It's okay. Shout out Hov. He's number 2.
Yeah.
I mean, we could talk about their influence on fashion, though.
On fashion?
I think Hov kind of got that one.
Yeah, I think so, too. OVO.
I said Hov.
Oh, Hov?
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry.
That Rockaware.
Yeah, nobody really on the rock.
Well, not no more. Not no more.
But it was a thing.
That was huge. I wanted a pair of Rockaware. I wanted some Rockaware sweater. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted a little sweatsuit, some shoes with the Rockaware. That was cold.
Cold.
But now I'm on that OVO stuff. I want
Yeah.
an OVO hoodie. If you're listening and you got some money, you can spare it. Just send it to me. I'll take some pants. OVO pants. You know, if you could get me that Knicks bomber jacket that's OVO, that's crazy. I'll take that. They contribute a lot to fashion.
Oh,
Specifically
God.
those two,
Yeah.
but more so Kanye West.
Well,
He's a little controversial though, so we just gonna go past him.
shout out Kanye.
Yeah, shout out Kanye. Much love, Kanye.
Crazy. Anyway,
Going Kanye crazy.
so transition. We wanna shift gears.
Oh yeah.
How do you feel about the evolution of hip hop and its mainstream success?
It's crazy. It's really like a big jump if you really think about it.
Right.
Because the way that it started, it wasn't really like for everyone. Because not everyone was trying to listen to that.
What is that specifically? That rough and rugged, huh?
Yeah. That stuff from the down and gritty,
Down and gritty.
where it's, we can't say that word.
Well, anyway, man, from Icon Collective. This is coming from that word from that source, Icon Collective. From the street corner to the world stage, hip hop has grown into one of the world's most prominent musical genres and cultural influences.
Oh yeah, go look at Japan.
Ooh.
They love to be like on hip hop type stuff.
Yeah, most def. You know what I'm saying? Explore, hip hop. You explore significant events in hip hop history, and it's so explosive. It's evolution. Like we talking about what 70s or the 80s. We had
80s.
had what? We had LL Cool J.
Yeah, LL Cool J, NWA,
yeah,
Run DMC. Yep.
Man,
A bunch of folks.
Man, oh man, and that's just the start.
Yeah.
Then
we jump into the 90s.
90s.
Big Daddy Kane.
Ooh,
You know.
taking me
All
back.
of the New York artists, really.
Yeah.
If you were from New York, you were popping back then.
Yeah, but the main thing we talking about though is the evolution of it being mainstream. As far as like, how do you feel like about some of the artists that's like today? How do you feel like they have impacted the game? Like, can you bring out anybody specifically that you would say like, yeah, they
From
they
now?
shutting it down? Yeah,
From now?
yeah.
Well, obviously, Drake.
Oh God,
I would say a really big one right now, like 2024, February 5th,
yeah.
J. Cole.
J. Cole.
Huge.
His birthday just passed, by the way. Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday,
belated.
J. Cole. Who's another big one that I could say? You could say Kendrick.
You cannot forget.
You could say
about
Kendrick.
K-Dot.
That was the big three right there.
Can't forget about K Dot.
Another big one. You could throw, you could try to throw Big Sean in there. I wouldn't throw him in there. I wouldn't personally throw Big Sean in there.
Personally, he kind of fell off a little bit. We haven't
Yeah,
really
he
been
kind of
too
fell
much
off
about him.
hard. I like Big Sean though, but he's not the same guy. Yeah, what would you say are some of the bigger artists right now that have actually made an imprint on the game we're gonna see for years to come?
Who do I see right now? We already talked about Kendrick.
Yeah,
Chief Sosa. If you don't know who Chief Keef is, go tap
that's
in.
a big one. That is a big one.
That's a big one.
That's where a lot of words come from.
That's where
a lot of words we can't say on this.
Yeah. Bang.
Bang bang. Shout out to Chief Keef.
Shout out to Chief Keef. But who else? Travis Scott.
Oh, that's
I don't know if y'all know
one.
too much about Travis Scott, but Travis Scott,
Big Trav.
he has really, he was really birthed under Kid Cudi and Kanye West, of course. So, I think he's really took the torch and really just paving the way for the new upcomers. Trying to think of like
You sparked my idea.
some singers.
Oh yeah, I mean we could talk about singers too, but
Summer Walker.
Walker's a big one. I was thinking this might be a little too soon. Lil Yachty.
Lil Yachty.
Look at how he's changing.
Ooh.
Everyone's starting to copy him.
Yeah. Oh, copy him. Everybody copy him. How so? Could you elaborate on
He did say he's the secret recipe.
Allegedly.
They figured out that I'm
On
the
a
secret
secret
recipe.
recipe.
It's true though.
Yeah.
Because look at him.
Yeah.
He started experimenting a little bit. Now what everyone want to do?
Add auto-tune.
Yeah, and they want to do that little wavy thing with their voice.
I did it just now.
I took the walk.
Anyways,
to Poland. Like, yeah, everyone's trying to do that. Shout out Yachty.
Yeah. But how do you, what do you feel about like hip hop as far as like the current state of it? Do you feel like we're going down though, or do you feel like
I feel like we're going up. It's only up.
Only up from there? Only up from here? Okay. For sure.
I mean, really. A big question is, outside of the main creators in hip hop, which are black, how would you say like certain other cultures like Hispanic, Latino community have really impacted?
What's that Hispanic? He's in Texas.
Oh,
I can't think of his
I know
name.
what you're talking
Can't
about.
think of
He
his
got
name right now.
that flow.
Yeah.
I don't know what his name is.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
He's a great rapper though.
Great
Straight out
rapper.
of Texas, probably Dallas, I think.
Dallas.
You know, I mean, me personally,
His name will come back to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll talk about him later. But me personally, being a Puerto Rican,
Uh-oh.
you know, we have had a little bit of a
Mexican
influence. There you go.
That's who he is.
Mexican OT.
Shout out
Oh
to
yeah.
Mexican OT.
But like, back to what I was saying. You know, from Axios.com. This is a little bit, I'm using them to bounce off because I don't know every single fact that's ever been said in my life. But you know, specifically in hip hop, Puerto Ricans have had quite a little bit of influence
Of course.
over a majority of other Hispanic groups and Latino groups. No shade. We're just the best. Like really, since the beginning, it's been black and Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Of like the 5 founding members, 2 of them were Puerto Rican.
Oh, yeah.
The rest were black.
Most definitely. Shout out to Harlem, by the way.
Shout out to Harlem. Shout out to
Harlem.
Queens. Shout out to the Bronx. Shout out to New York.
The big K.
Shout out to Brooklyn. We forgot Brooklyn.
Where Brooklyn at?
We don't need to
You
shout
know,
out
that's
that.
where Hova from. You know.
Oh yeah.
The big BK.
Shout out
And
to
also
BK.
one of the other greatest Biggie, Notorious B.I.G.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
We could keep going though.
We can keep going.
DMX. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I ain't even gonna try to do it. But do you think that the overall culture and its origins, do you think that like we're going in the right direction? I'm gonna keep on asking you that one more time.
Well, I mean, what do you consider the right direction?
Positive.
Ooh, positivity. If that's what you're going for, I don't know if that's the right. I don't think we're going in the right way with positivity.
Right.
But in terms of like mass appeal, we're definitely going in the right direction.
True that.
But do you want mass appeal? That's the question. Do you want to be the number one genre? Do you want to be the most listened to? Do you want to be the most iconic in the world?
right.
Or do you want more substance? Or can you accomplish both at the same time?
Drake, Hova,
Mm.
Kendrick,
Keep going.
Chief Keef.
Keep going.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Throw Will Smith in there.
you know what? Speaking of that, we're gonna go ahead and say thank you all for tuning in
Oh, yeah.
to the show. Once again, myself, Amari Evans, and
Big time JC.
would like to say thank you for tuning in to the
Male's
Male's
perspective.
And we out.